Hey guys, it's Muns. What's going on? So let's talk today about objections. Let's get you flying through some of these objections. They can be a pain in the neck. But what you need to realize is there's really only two types of objections. That's it. They fall into two major categories. Okay? The first one is they don't have a belief in themselves, and the second one is they don't have a belief in the business. That's it. If you really think about it, that's really the only two types of objections that you're ever going to get. Now, in order to get past these objections, what you have to realize is only one person who can get past the objections, and it's not you. It's them. It's the prospect. They're the only ones that get past the objections. So if you're sitting there trying to convince people and you feel like that you're always trying to convince somebody and you get really frustrated, there's a reason for that. It doesn't work. Right? So what you need to do is figure out, okay, where their objection, which side it falls on, and be able to communicate with them and find a solution for them. And one of the best methods for this is showing some empathy. That's a three-step process, real simple. Okay, called Feel, Felt, Found. Well, Jim, I understand exactly how you feel. I felt the same way in the past. What I found is that blah, blah, blah really helped me get past X, Y, Z. Very simple. Non-threatening, non-aggressive. You're not sitting there trying to convince them. You're not telling them that they're wrong. You're not in their face. Because nobody wants to be told what to do. But you have some empathy and you can communicate with them. Because our job in all this is to educate and expose. Educate and expose. Okay, so if you can just continue the dialogue, continue talking with somebody, just because they brought up an objection doesn't mean it's over. Okay, but if you can communicate with them and give them a viable option, a viable way around whatever their objection is, get them to see things in a different light, then you got a chance. But if you're just going to be sitting there telling them they're wrong, and what do you mean you don't have the money? Of course you have the money. How much money do you spend on Starbucks in a month? Blah, 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 blah. Nobody wants to hear that. No one wants to be told that. Even if it is true, they don't want to hear it. Okay, now a lot of people say, well, I never had to deal with that exact objection. It doesn't apply to me. That's going to apply, that's going to be such a small pool that I can use that with. Well, you can still use it with third-party stories. Right? We're going back to the third party again. Right? In an earlier video, we talked about third-party tools, and I guess this could fall into that category, is a third-party story. So I guarantee you know somebody, whether it's your sponsor or somebody else in your upline, a team leader. Maybe it's somebody cross-line in your team. Maybe it's just another mentor that you have that's in a totally different business. But you've heard a story of how they overcame something that really applied to this person and can help them see things in a different light. And it basically works the same way. Oh, Jim, I know exactly how you feel. I recently had somebody that signed up with me a week or two ago felt the same exact way. You mind if I share with you how what we found together was the best way to work around this for him? Okay, it's real simple. The one thing you do want to do is, take a little mental note, and maybe have some quote-unquote stories that are ready to go that apply to some very common objections that you might come across. Because the main thing that it's designed to do, again, not that that's going to be the exact solution for them, but it's going to open up or continue the communication. Because, like I said, if you sit there trying to correct them and trying to convince them, it's really going to shut off any line of communication that you had with them. They're just going to shut down and they're going to tell you no and opt out of your list, and they don't want to talk to you and everything else. All right. So keep the communication lines open. That's what this is all about. It's all about dealing with people, and it's not as hard as it seems. It just takes maybe a little bit of practice. That's why I said, make a little mental log of some stories to sort of have on the back burner that you pretty much have ready to go. Okay, so that's what I got for you today. Just keep it up. You can do this. It's all about learning skills. Okay. Now, below the video, there will be some links. The first one is to get on my list. You can get on my list, get some free trainings, get some invites to free trainings that we have and special trainings that we got going on. The other one is going to be for our Mindset Victory Group, right? Freedom Uprising Mindset Victory calls. We do them daily, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern. Really good stuff. And the other link will be for Tuesday night trainings. We do internet marketing schools every Tuesday night, free generic trainings for any business. These trainings have businesses of many different companies just exploding because of the simple concepts that we teach and the effectiveness of them. So make sure you get on there, and I look forward to chatting with you soon. Again, you got this. Keep it going, guys. See you soon. Bye.